Hey guys, what's good? Lockdown day 28, and I want to say big thank you to everybody who joined us in the podcast last night. Great panel. Thanks to Ebony, Bertram, and Tony, and thanks to Arsenal Vlogs and to Nathan as well. Some newcomers that we had to the stream. Much appreciated, and also to the 180 new subscribers over the last week. Thank you very much. On our journey to hit 2,000 subscribers. If you guys are not subscribed now, please hit subscription button and join the party. So guys, there's a few things that I want to talk about today. I'm not going to make it long because I actually shot a video earlier on today in the park when I was going out for a walk, and the wind was so bad I just had to delete the whole thing. So I'm just going to cover off what I'm going to talk about very quickly. Unsociable hours. Do you remember when we used to get unsociable hours for our bus drivers and for our train drivers, nurses, and all that stuff? Well, not really getting it at the moment. Very few people are. And we pay bonuses to people like our army. Funny enough, the army gets their equipment right where they need to. They don't suffer what our nurses have gone through. They never have done. So we send them into battle and we give them their bonuses. But the nurses still don't have that. The nurses don't have their PPE. Yeah, we know that. It's a UK-wide story. But what we're hearing now is other countries starting to put packages together in Europe that are paying their nurses a bonus. The biggest being France. €1,500 bonus to all the nurses who are working on the front line. In the UK, we've heard nothing yet. The fact that, isn't it ironic that it was a person who was a European and New Zealand, from New Zealand, that saved the life of Boris Johnson. Yeah? Brexit was supposed to get rid of all of that stuff and replace them with British nurses. And the people that saved his life were non-UK residents. The irony is killing me. But it's not just about that, guys. It's about giving these nurses what they deserve. Why are we not giving these nurses bonuses? We already know how people are struggling by not paying unsociable hours. People think now it's okay to work late and work in dangerous places. No, it isn't. And quite frankly, I don't know how over the decades they've got away with paying for such a thing. But here we are. We're sitting in a time where unsociable hours is being wiped off the deck, and we can't even pay our nurses and doctors a bonus to do what they're doing. And this request actually came from the Lib Dems. Didn't even come from Labour. They had a look and see what was going on in Europe. And they were like, hold on, you can't even give these guys £59. It's not that it's not a lot. When you consider the stimulus packages and you consider what the money that is being thrown around because of lack of preparation. Let's remember that. Yeah? We're only throwing this money around because you forgot to get your morals right because of lack of preparation. So here we are. The government in this situation is having to pay out 4 or 5 times more money because you didn't prepare. But I just want to see them treat the nurses and doctors right. Yeah? I want to see them put a package together to pay these guys a bonus who are saving lives. Let's just put our hands together for these doctors and nurses as they're doing a fantastic job and hope that they get their just rewards. The other thing I wanted to bring up was oil. The price of oil for the first time in history is turned into a negative. A negative. That means that oil producers are paying buyers to take the oil off their hands because they can't store it. Now, look, the whole thing is capitulating from back to front. And I don't feel sorry for these people either, because you've spent years ripping people off with the prices of oil. Yeah? Do you remember when Labour was in charge, we had some of the lowest, I think we had the 3rd lowest charge in Europe. And then when John Major got into power with the Tories, they introduced something called the fuel tax escalator. What it was a tax that increased every single year that they were in existence. So it would go from 20%, 25%, 30% and up and up and up until it got to 74%. Yeah? Now, we've gone from one of the lowest taxes on fuel to one of the highest. And it's simply, remember I talked to you about the Tories, every time they come into power, they bring this tax, poll tax, bedroom tax. VAT has gone up every single time under a Tory government. In fact, I did make a point that Gordon Brown actually reduced it from 17.5% to 15%. This overtaxation on fuel has paid these guys more money than they deserve. And here we are with these guys crying about they're producing too much oil, and to the point where they can't even sell it. They're actually paying people to take it off their hands. I mean, again, the irony is just killing me. And what it means is, look, this was going to happen at some point. Why? Because car sales last year for combustion engines dropped by 4.9% worldwide because of the electric cars that are on the road. So whether it happened now or whether it happened down the road, it was bound to happen that they were just going to get to the point where they're going to produce less fuel, because the world doesn't need the amount of fuel you're digging up. It doesn't need it. They've been told to produce millions and billions of barrels per day. Yeah, you don't need that. Stop killing the planet. Yeah, let's start driving. Let's start investing in Green New Deals, electric cars. Yeah, batteries, solar panels, all these things that can help harvest energy for the home. Let's start investing in that, so we don't need to depend on all these guys who are making this quick buck off us. I don't feel sorry for them. Yeah, I really don't. It's irony, yes, at its best, but I don't feel sorry for them. But at least it's here, and we're at the point now where these companies are buckling at the knees. There's very few cars on the road, and now you're having to give a man money to take fuel off your hands. Clap, clap, clap. Anyway, guys, listen, that's Lockdown Day 28. I appreciate the love, guys. And for new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm an Arsenal channel, but because there's no sports on, I'm having to do my daily lockdowns where I just talk about life. And so far, that's it from me. And as soon as the sport comes back into effect, I'll get right on the Arsenal thing again. But for right now, we're just trying to provide some content that you guys will enjoy. Yeah? So listen, that's it from me. Peace out. Love to everybody, man. Look after your family. Hold it down. Hashtag stay home. Hashtag with me. Peace. I'm out.